You're listening to a Rock Candy podcast.
Hi, I'm Peter Santiscano. I host Bubble and Squeak here on the Rock Candy Network. I tell personal, revealing stories. She whispered, "Did you just masturbate?" Because I felt a terrible presence of evil enter the... I make prank phone calls to the past.
Heimbach. General Store, Elijah Heimbach speaking. How may I help?
And to the future. Because my boyfriend and I are just not having enough sex.
Always a problem with the butt sex. Yes, sir.
You just have to listen to it. It's too hard to describe. Check out Bubble and Squeak wherever you listen to podcasts.
Hello, friends. It's your good friend Reese Roper here with the weekly disclaimer on this podcast, which really is not weekly anymore because of things. First of all, I have to apologize because we talk about how to cure AIDS, which we don't know anything about. Actually, I do, and then pretend like I don't. We keep saying it's episode 28. I'm not going to apologize for that, because it is. So just shut it. Just kidding. You don't have to shut it. Sorry I said shut it. What else? Basically, we talk about how the Supertones abused us. Some other things. A lot of abuse by the Supertones, by the way. And we claim that they tried to talk us into committing self-immolation. Which is true. The Pickle and Boot Shop, we hope you hate it.
Joey Reese and Pickle and Boot Shop. Get yourself a pickle. Get yourself a boot. Joey Reese and Pickle and Boot Shop. Pickle time is happening. Pickle time. I go down to get some pickles.
With your grandma and your kids.
I go downtown.
With your grandma and your kids.
Boot time. Pickle and boot time. Don't be fickle, get your pickle cider, pop a nickel in your boots. Not a place of ill repute. Bring your grandma and your kids. Come for the pickles, stay for the squids.
Pickle and boot shop.
Stay for the squids. Boots.
Pickle time.
Put that pickle in your pants. Get some booze inside your hands. Put that pickle in your pants. Get some booze inside your hands.
1996, we start this.
You look thin. Reese, are you eating enough food? You look thin.
I'm eating my lunch right now.
Oh, that's why.
Like, I just, I'm eating the sandwich I didn't eat for lunch. I feel fine.
Just a slight COVID.
It's COVID again.
Just a slight COVID AIDS.
It's just AIDS again. Don't worry, Joe.
Again.
Hey,
Just, I remember in the late 90s, I went through a little bout of AIDS.
a little phase where I got AIDS.
Do people still get AIDS?
Yeah, oh yeah, man. I just got it the other day.
But on all sincerity, do people still get AIDS?
Yes, people still get AIDS. I got whenever we have an exposure at work, we have to get an AIDS test and a hepatitis C test. All the fun things.
Oh wow! What kind of Sammy you eating there?
Turkey and turkey pastrami,
Ooh,
pickles, and mayonnaise, and this green salsa.
oh,
Yeah, that's
Mercy.
where the flavor is. I'm just like, yeah.
Well, for those that are listening to us talk about our lunch, we might as well start this. So you guys, this garbage that you're listening to is episode 28. Reese Roper is back, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, are you recording in Logic though? I mean in GarageBand?
No.
Oh god. I am. I'm gonna clap.
Okay.
Okay.
One.
Three, yeah.
Go
you
ahead.
do it.
You do it.
3, 2, 1.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, so ladies and gentlemen, you've just heard us go through all our pre-show warm-up, which better known as talking about lunches and AIDS. And I'm not joking about AIDS. I want to know if it's something that people still get. Like, I know in third world countries it's a big deal. Like, I know in Africa it's a huge deal. And I have friends that went down there on a missions trip. And the scary thing is that the old wives' tale that goes around in Africa is that if somebody has AIDS, the way to cure it is you have to have sex with a virgin, and that is how you cure AIDS. So the problem is people get AIDS, obviously sexually transmitted disease, duh, and then they have sex with a virgin. Well, because this trick that doesn't work has been tried so many times, the age of the virgin gets lower and lower and lower and lower. So then you have men that are contracting it, and then they're doing this with very young women. And so obviously that's a huge thing that I do not want to joke with. And I know it's huge, like in Africa, AIDS, but in the United States, is AIDS still a big deal?
Well, speaking of joking about that, I encourage you because I know you haven't. It's what you just said. Listen to the soundtrack of the Book of Mormon, the musical by the guys from South Park.
I have.
One of the themes.
I believe I have heard it. I believe I've like seen I believe I saw it like a movie of the musical or something.
Okay.
I think maybe I didn't. Maybe I'm thinking of the Family Guy
or Basketball.
Yeah. Or Cannibal, the movie.
Yeah. Do you know that Dennis helped write the music for that movie?
Did he really?
Yeah.
That's hysterical.
He went to high school with those guys.
I know. I do remember that. I do remember him telling me that.
So he was like, they're like, who do we know who's good at music? And I think it was like after they graduated high school, they were in college, and Dennis helped write some of the songs.
That's nuts.
Yeah.
I think it's crazy that I remember the first person I heard talk about South Park was Scott Soletta from Plank Eye.
Okay.
So out on tour, he was all about South Park.
Yeah.
So that would have been like 97, 98, 99, somewhere in there when we toured with them, when we did the big Plank Eye tour.
Yeah.
That went over like a lead balloon. And he was always talking South Park. And I was just like, what is this guy talking about? I don't have a clue what you're talking about. And then when we were done touring, then I found out what South Park was. I've never really, really watched it. I'll watch an episode here or there and like laugh my butt off, but I've never really watched South Park.
So I would encourage you to watch the movie they made, Bigger, Longer, and Uncut.
I have seen that.
It's so good. The music
I saw that a while ago.
Good. Like it's like one of my favorite musicals.
Really?
Yeah.
Now one of my favorite episodes is the World of Warcraft one, where all the kids like sit in the basement and they play World of Warcraft, and then Cartman, when he can't get up from the game, so he yells at his mom, like, "Mom, I gotta poop." And she brings down the bucket and he just hangs his butt over the edge of the chair and just sprays it. Like, that was pretty funny. That was a good one.
Oh no, my friggin' logic crapped out. Hang on.
Well, I still got you coming through on this.
Okay. Yeah, it's amazing to me that show is not just relevant still, but it's really funny.
Yeah.
Still.
I mean, if you think about it, they can turn out an episode in a week, or actually just in a couple of days. It's not like The Simpsons. They could turn out episodes very, very quickly. And the thing is, in today's society, there is so much fodder for them to joke about you know, that it's something can come up on a weekend and they can have an episode if they wanted to ready to go the following weekend with jokes about what just happened.
Yeah.
Like
you're
it's
right.
crazy. Whereas The Simpsons, and listeners out there, correct me if I'm wrong, but I've always heard that The Simpsons still take like months to do an episode. Like
Yeah,
they still
even-
do it old school where they draw it out. It's not CGI.
I hear they draw out. Yeah, so they draw out like every 10 frames.
Uh-huh.
And then there's like people in the Philippines that are drawing. They've got sweatshops.
Really?
Drawing the rest.
Just kids making Bartman shirts all over the country. I remember when it first came out, because Bart Simpson, I think I was in 6th grade. Man, that was a long time ago. I mean, Simpsons were on what, the Tracy Ullman show?
Yeah.
And so I remember like when Bart Simpson, it first came out, I wasn't allowed to watch it. I wasn't allowed to watch it because he said like, eat my shorts, and he was a rude kid.
Oh, yeah.
And so it was like in Reader's Digest, you know, whatever, like little Christian magazine that my grandma read, it said not to watch The Simpsons because it was rude and it, you know, you shouldn't do it. So I wasn't allowed to watch it.
Same.
And so for a few years, I didn't watch it. And then all of a sudden, one day my mom buys me a Bart Simpson shirt where he's leaning on a sign that says Notre Dame that way. And I was like, dude, my mom just bought me a Bart Simpson shirt.
And that was like her giving you the wink.
Yeah, apparently. And so then after that, I was like, oh, if mom's buying me a Bart Simpson shirt, I can watch it. So then I started watching The Simpsons, and it was like the greatest show of all time.
It really is.
And my shirt, let me say this. I can only wear my shirt. I only remember wearing my shirt a handful of times because I was going through my adolescence. I was going through my like puberty stage, and my armpits, my pH balance was so messed up in my armpits that after like the second time I wore that shirt, the armpits just were like yellowed.
Oh, dude.
It was the most yellow. I remember I wore it to church because I thought I'm going to be like that kid that wears like a Bart Simpson shirt to church, right? And I'm going to like piss a bunch of people off. I didn't. But my shirt, I went in the bathroom, and when I went in the bathroom, I ran my fingers through my mullet to like feather it.
That's what you do when you have a mullet.
Yeah, you feather that crap. And
You feather the hell out of that.
yeah, I did. And I came through that coif, and as my fingers exited the mud flap in the back, I caught a glimpse of my armpits, and they looked like caramel.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my gosh. And I was terrified. And then for the rest of like youth group, my elbows were just glued to my rib cage. Like my arms never came up. I got home, never wore that shirt again. I only wore it like twice. And yeah, completely blew out the pits.
I feel like we should make a Pickle and Boot Shop t-shirt that has that exact same thing, except instead of Notre Dame, it just says Pickle and Boot Shop, but we screen print the yellow circles in.
That would be phenomenal.
Yeah.
That may be the greatest shirt idea you've ever come up with.
I'm coming online, Joe. I'm working on it.
You're growing up, man. I'm proud of you, Reese.
Thank you.
I'm proud of you.
I ate a sandwich. I'm drinking water today.
Yeah.
Not booze.
I know when you lifted it up to your lips, I saw it and I'm like, oh, it doesn't have like a yellow hue to it.
Like, has he just gone straight for the Don Q?
Yeah, I was like, wow, he's just eliminated the Canada Dry or whatever you mix it with.
Yeah. Well, I got a 16-hour shift tomorrow.
I don't know why you do Canada Dry. I don't know why you don't do Verner's.
Hey. I found Verner's, dude.
You do? What'd you say? You don't own Verner's?
I found some here. I found a case of Verner's. It was like $6. I got a case of Diet Verner's, so I've been mixing it up.
All right.
Big boot shop.
Back to the buzzsaw and
In the cooter.
Yeah, the Cooter.
Cooter in the buzzsaw.
Cooter in the Buzzsaw coming at you live with today's greatest of Old Town Western.
Future of rock and roll here at K96. Cooter
We're
in the
coming at you with
buzzsaw.
weather on the ones and twos.
Weather and twos.
What were we just talking about? Because everything went a little goofy for a minute, and then we went back to old school way of doing this. What were we talking about? AIDS? Simpsons?
Simpsons
Oh,
t-shirt.
Bart Simpson shirt.
Yep.
Yeah.
As
Bart-
you said that, I thought another good shirt would just be the Pabst Blue Ribbon one that just says Pabst Blue Ribbon.
Or we made it look like the pickle and boot.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Pickle and blue ribbon.
Because I'm sure they wouldn't sue us because we're just small potatoes.
I think we could use the publicity.
We could.
Yeah.
Take it right up to the point where it's for realsies, and then we say, okay, fine, we won't use it.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks. You're sending me a heart attack. You just attacked me with hearts
Attack you.
on Skype.
Hearts.
So you guys, this is episode 28 of the Pickle and Boot Shop. This is
You're right.
March 22nd. We're coming at you. And
Yeah.
Reese Roper, do you want to tell everybody where you've been?
Yeah.
Because everyone knows that you've kind of been off, but I didn't update anybody on Diabolical or anything like that on the discussion page. So do you want to tell people where you've been?
Yeah. I'm kind of embarrassed about this. I have been dealing drugs to children. Oh, no, that's my job. No. As you guys, I don't know, this is hard. You guys know that my mom passed away in December, and I'm going through divorce, so it's been rough. Well, my dad, I don't remember if I was talking about my dad going to the hospital before. Was I? My dad is like,
Can't remember.
the biggest knucklehead. He will not go to see the doctor, and he's been fainting for years. Like, he'll just be brushing his teeth, pass out, and crack his head open on the toilet, like
Oh.
once a week.
Then does he think of the flux capacitor?
Yeah, he did, except that he forgot it before he could cash in. Unless this is my future dad, which would make sense. No, he would just do this, but he won't go to the doctor. He insists on going to the VA. He did like 2 years during Vietnam. And so he'll only go to the VA. And this VA in Phoenix is the one that they did like a 60 minutes expose on to say the VA is not doing its job. And basically what this place did to fix themselves after that was they got new elevators.
Oh, yeah.
So-
Well, of course.
It's not better at all. It's awful. I think there are caring people that work there, but it's just this machine of like apathy. So my dad insists on going this. My sister, who's a respiratory therapist, she has been for 2 years being super careful, not letting her son go to school, wearing all the gear, not got COVID. And finally, like a month ago, 2 months ago, but it was about 6 weeks ago, some guy she was caring for, family couldn't make it, and this guy's like dying, like gasping for breath. He has nobody in there, and she's like, doesn't have her gear on. She's like, I gotta go in there and help that guy because he's dying. So she went in, suctioned him, like put her hand on his forehead and just like prayed for him and helped this guy die. She got COVID from it, gave it to my dad. So my dad gets COVID, and he's such a knucklehead. Like, he won't go to the doctor. He hasn't gone to the doctor. He's already got this health problem where he faints all the time. He's not taking his medication because he's a knucklehead. And then finally at this point where he was like, I think I'm going to die. Take me to the hospital. But made my sister drive him to the VA instead of her calling the ambulance and he could go. So he went to the VA. They're idiots. Like, I don't want to say everybody that works there is idiots, but like whatever they did, it was idiotic. Like I can tell you as a medical professional, I can point out so many things they did that I'm just like, did you ever brush his teeth? Did you ever did you think about feeding him for the last week and a half? Like he hasn't eaten and they made him NPO so he can't eat. And he just kept going downhill. So he like got past the COVID, then was in some psychosis, which we were trying to figure out what it was, where he was like, he thought he had to go talk to the president. I think probably he wasn't sleeping. And then he was a little confused. And then they just kept giving him all these sedatives. So then he wasn't swallowing well. He got pneumonia, like bilateral pneumonia. Then they made him NPO. They didn't give him anything to drink. They didn't start an IV on him. So his kidneys are shutting down, and they keep giving him all these.
Do kids run the VA?
No, it's like a bunch of old lazy veterans that they got their job because they served like in the first Gulf War. Seriously, man, I could not believe it. They were not giving him antibiotics until I said something. I was like, well, have you started something for the pneumonia? And they're like, oh yeah, I'll talk to the doctor. What the fuck? I was just like, seriously. So, they call me and they're like, we're thinking about hospice because his kidneys are shutting down. And I'm like, it's because you're not giving him fluid. Have you thought about giving him IV? And they're like, well, we're afraid he'll just build it up. And I'm like, is it because his kidneys aren't working? Because you broke him? So I flew to Phoenix with my sister. We walked in there, just asked for his med list, lifted him into a wheelchair, took him out, like lifted him into her little clown car. She's got a Nissan Juke. I'm sorry if anybody has one of those because it is a clown car. It is the smallest thing I think you can buy. Like if you go in a Mini, you're like, wow, this is surprisingly roomy on the inside. This thing not. You're just like, it's so small. So anyway, my dad, who's 6'5", I'm like folding him like a pretzel to get him in here. And then we drove, and like on the drive, like I'm sitting in the back with him, and I'm just like, he keeps having these apneic episodes where he just stopped breathing for like 20 seconds, and I was like, Dad, and then he just like, and I was like, fuck, my dad almost died like several times. So we get him to my sister's hospital. They check him in. Immediately, like, they hook him up to an EKG, which they hadn't done at the freaking VA since he was admitted. And I'm like looking at it. It's been a year since I took my ACLS, which is like it's called Advanced Cardiac Life Support. So it's like really layman way to read EKGs and stuff.
Okay.
And I was like, that looks like VTAC. And he kicked out of it really quick. VTAC is like, you're going to die.
Right.
But then he kept kicking in and out of AFib, which he struggled with for a while, but like mostly because he didn't take his meds. Turns out the VA who has been seeing him for 20 years and known that he has all these problems, they were talking about doing a pacemaker. They did a cardiac ablation where they go in through your leg and they like cauterize your nerves in your heart to get it to sync right. He's got, so the valve, his tricuspid valve, the valve that goes between your left side of your heart, pumping blood, it's bad. And they're like, it's been bad for a while. And I'm like, could that be why he's been passing out? And they're like, oh yeah, that would explain it. So my dad has been cracking his head, like getting concussions, almost dying, like every other week because these dipshits cannot figure out how to look at an x-ray of a heart. I'm so pissed, dude.
Oh, heck yeah, man.
Yeah. So, so they're like, okay, cool. They got him stable. He was doing better. He was like responding, talking to us, still like really tired. He hadn't eaten, so they were going to drop a feeding tube for him. So I was there for like 3 days, and then I'm like, okay, cool. I'm going to go home. I go to the hotel. Shay drops me off. She goes to work. And then I'm supposed to leave at like 4 in the morning. And then like at 10, she's like, Dad's crashing. He's going to the ICU. And I'm like, should I change my flight? And she goes, well, I don't know what you could do at this point. Because the thing I needed to do was lift him into the car, get him to my sister's hospital. And then I was just kind of like seeing my dad. He'd get tired after 5 minutes. We'd go eat Mexican food, come back, see him for 5 minutes. Like he was just rough. So he went in the ICU. I decided to fly home because I didn't think there was anything I can do. And I'm a contract nurse right now, so I don't get PTO. So I was just like, I got to go work. Like I had missed 2 days of work already. And so came home. And he ended up getting intubated. They ended up, his kidneys again crapped out. So they started doing this. It's called continuous CRT, continuous renal replacement therapy. So it's like a small dialysis machine that just runs constantly.
Okay.
And kind of it's not as hard on your body as dialysis. So he had that for a good week just to get his kidneys back functioning. So they're doing fine. They dislocated his jaw. I don't know how it happened. Like when they intubated him or anything. Yeah, it just keeps, the hits keep coming.
Cow.
So they had to reapproximate his jaw, and then they're like, well, we don't want to extubate him yet because of this. So it's just been like touch and go. Like, should we extubate him? I don't know if he's going to make it. He doesn't want a trach, which is like normally the next step when you've been intubated this long. My dad would beat my ass if we gave him a trach. He's probably pissed right now. So tomorrow they're going to extubate him.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say he probably couldn't whip you right now.
Not now, but he wants to. I bet he's pissed that my sister and I did this to him.
I think the smart money would be on you.
Yeah, thank you. Even though I've lost some weight, I'm wiry.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So like tomorrow is Thursday, right? Wednesday? Tomorrow's
Wednesday.
Tomorrow's Wednesday.
Yeah.
23rd of May. He's getting extubated. Hopefully he does okay. So then they pull the breathing tube.
Gotcha.
So if his pneumonia doesn't kick back up, he can stay off that thing. He can get stronger. He can, then he'll get therapy and they'll get him to where he's walking again, and he'll go to like a rehab, like a skilled nursing facility, like what I used to manage. And then once he gets strong enough, they can go, not the VA, by the way, but they can go just give him an artificial heart valve, and he'll not be okay because his heart is all blown out from all that reflux from it going back in. Uh-huh. But, I mean, he's not going to run marathons again, but, like, he might be around another 5 to 10 years. So,
heck yeah.
So we'll see. But, like, every day my sister calls me, and I'm just like, I have to go be by myself at work or wherever I'm at. I'm just like, get ready for it. I'm just, like, waiting to hear that I'm an orphan. And so just like, okay, Dad's dead. And I'm just like, I get all ready, and then she'll be like, Hey, should I save these T-shirts?
Yeah.
You
do that.
asshole.
Yeah.
Text me that. Send me a picture of the T-shirts and say, should I save these T-shirts?
Yeah.
Hey, do you want this thing? I don't think it fits Dad anymore.
Yeah.
Just like,
Do you want to go in on a Christmas gift for the kids? Well, I'm sorry, what?
you asshole. And so then I'm like, yeah, man, I'm not processing it very well. I'm still not processing my mom's death, like I'm not ready for this. So that's where I've been.
Man, well, we missed you.
Yeah. Thanks for interviewing the other fellas.
I tried, man. I wish I could edited, but I can't edit like you. I can't add all that stuff on, and then nobody wants to hear my thoughts at the beginning of it. So,
Well, this last time I just left them off. I was like, yeah, let's just leave it off this time. Because it takes a lot. Like, I have to figure out what I'm going to say. So I listen to everything and write it down. But I was like, I'm not going to do a disclaimer for all the stuff that Joe said with his buddy. Like, it's fine.
and then all the stuff in there that I was like, no, we'll leave this out. You just left it all in. You just took what I gave you and you just posted it. That was it.
Oh, I did edit some out. There's a point where you go to the bathroom. And there was, but the stuff at the beginning, I was like, should I? Because sometimes I cut that out with you and I'll put it at the end, like it's like a bonus track. But I was like, it's not very long, and it's kind of funny just listening to these guys do the same thing you and I do all the time. So, so I left it.
Yeah. So me and Chris, so we did our thing. Man, he is I know you talked to him before.
Yeah.
You did a thing with him, and I don't remember it sounding good. Like, he's a phenomenal journalist, but he's not big on the, like, tech end of it.
Well, it sounded great this time. Did you get a new mic?
Oh, yeah. We did it through Zencaster.
But,
So
like,
we did it through...
when you and I did it at the beginning, I think we were recording off our computers, and it didn't sound very good.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, we were doing... Yeah, I can't remember. I had a different mic, because now I have, like, the Yeti, the Blue Yeti mic. So I think at the beginning I was using this... Oh, it was around here. I was using this mic here.
Yeah.
A condenser microphone that was just, like, cheap that I got on Amazon. And it sounded cheap. And then I was doing a headset microphone and then stepped it up to the Blue Yeti. But
The headset microphone that you had is for Xbox, by the way.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
it sounded decent. It doesn't
it
sound
sounded
bad.
okay. It's
What
a
you've
decent
got now
backup
sounds
microphone.
great.
Yeah. The headset microphone is a decent backup microphone if anything ever happens to this. Like a few episodes ago, I think the one where you had COVID and you were kind of out of it, that I had to use that microphone for some reason, and it came out sounded fine. Like, I could tell that it was different. I'm sure the listeners could tell it was different, but it wasn't horrible.
No.
And then, so on this episode today, people are going to listen to us banter for an hour, and then the second hour is me interviewing Jason Carson of Supertone fame.
Yeah.
I just scratched the surface with him as to the stuff I want to talk about with him.
It's
I wanted
crazy.
to talk like,
Did you get a hold of him through the company that's taken over the Pickle and Boot Shop? Did they set up that?
Mojoco?
Yeah.
Yes. So
That's amazing.
Yeah, so I went into the office of the Mojoco offices because, like, you can rent like a cubicle for the day, And so I went in there, and then I was looking through the like the roster that shows everybody's offices and extensions, and mailroom supervisor Jason Carson.
Are you kidding?
Yeah. So I call him.
That's good.
I was like, "Hey, what's up, Jay?" He was like, "Who's this?" I was like, "Joe Yerke." He's like, "Who's that?" I was like, "Insiders? What's that?" And I was like, Big Three, Supertones, 5-iron, Insiders." And he was like, "I only heard the word Supertones. Everything else
Really?
was just wah."
Huh.
So anyway, I stroked his ego a bit, and then got him to come onto the podcast. And yeah, we had a pretty good talk. Some funny stuff on there.
Did he
some good-
remember the Insiders at all?
Not at all. Not
Because
at all.
I mean, I just want to tell him, no hard feelings for all the just really awful, crappy things that you guys did to us.
Not
I
only
just
us, but others. Tons of others.
It's water under the bridge.
Yeah. Yeah.
They didn't make me wear a diaper. I mean, that's one thing.
Right.
But I can forgive most of the things that they did. Some of the things I just, like I have to keep forgiving. It's like that Corey Ten Boom book where she's talking about how the Nazis tortured her and she just had to think about it as like a bell ringing. And like sometimes the bell's in the middle and you're forgiving, and sometimes it's ringing and then you got to go back and forgive again. It's basically what happened to us.
Yeah.
With the Supertones.
Yeah, like how you just talked about that book. I think of it like eating a taco starting in the middle. And then I think, yeah, that's all like taco sauce under the table. And then I'm like, maybe they weren't so bad. But then I also
time
sometimes
heals all
think,
wounds.
Yeah, but sometimes I think maybe they were that bad. And then I go right back to square one.
And
So
then you have
Jason
to,
Carson will be, if you guys subscribe to Patreon, if you're a Patreon subscriber, the patronizing part, the patronizing part,
patronizers.
yeah, the patronizers, you'll get that interview with me and Jason Carson. And then we're also going to do something coming up soon where we have Carson on for a bit longer, and then me and you get to verbally abuse him.
Oh, we can just grill him. Like,
Yeah.
what was with all those socks in my bunk that
Yeah.
smelled funny?
Yeah.
Did you
And it
put
had
them
sharp
there?
corners. And that had sharp corners.
All right.
Yeah.
I have questions, A lot.
I want to say, can the real Paul Smenis please stand up?
Please stand up.
I want to know why you got a DJ and made him wear a Jar Jar Binks mask.
Right. Also, can we
know?
get that guy's number? I'd like to have him on for some war reparations.
Yeah. So those are some of the things that we didn't talk about. Some of the things
All right.
we did talk about were all sorts of other things. And
All sorts.
it sounded like something just ran by me on the shelf. That was weird.
Was it Satan?
Maybe.
You have that going on in your house? I think that doll behind you.
He just scurried by me. Satan just scurried by me. You mean that doll?
Yeah.
The shrunken head.
Joe, yeah. That did remind me. I did want to talk to Jason Carson about the time they left me at a truck stop.
Okay.
And I just, like, on a random tour, it was the Supertones. We got out of the bus, and then they drove away. They thought I was back in and asleep, but they left me at a truck stop. One time, I don't know if you know this about them, but this band that we both used to be friends with, Johnny Respect, they gave them crabs,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
One time they crashed our school bus into an overpass at Kings Island. Kings Island? Just one island.
time they dumped gasoline all over Deluxe Tone Rocket's clothes.
Jeez.
Day 3 of the tour, Deluxe Tone Rockets then had to finish out the 2-month tour smelling like gasoline.
Jeez. Oh,
Because no matter how much they washed their clothes, smelled like gasoline.
Yeah, I think the only way to get that out is to go get sprayed by a skunk. That's the only way you get gas smell out of your clothes is you got to go dig around under bushes or like in a sewer or something. They're nocturnal, so go out at night. Don't use a flashlight because you'll scare them off. You just kind of, and they come to you.
Boy,
The Supertones did that. Yeah.
And another old wives' tale is if you need to get gasoline out of clothes, you soak them in diesel fuel.
Ha!
The diesel fuel draws the unleaded out of the clothes.
Okay. I'm going to try that next time I spill gas all over myself or the Supertones pour gas on me. And they're like, take it easy, dude. It's like Rage Against the Machine cover.
Yeah.
You know?
They're like, this
I'm
is
like,
how we
this
do
is-
it in Orange County.
It's called self-immolation. Get on board.
Get on board,
Yeah.
bro. It's Orange County. Chicka, 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 save Ferris. That's what I think they do.
I think they do. You know, speaking of gasoline, remember that one time they traumatized Lou from Gasoline Heart / Dear Ephesus by trapping him naked in a hotel room? They were all naked.
And then surrounding him and dancing as though they were in a pagan ritual.
With their weenies out.
Yes. Very out. Although with some you couldn't tell. But yes.
Paul Smenis.
Paul Smenis
Like,
specifically.
what? Are you tucking that thing up under there or what, dude?
Yeah.
Speaking of tucking that thing up under there, my Polish stalker is way back, dude. Has she been hitting you up with stuff? She was sending videos to me she found my email address and was like, open this video. I was like, no, thank you.
Right.
No,
Right.
thank you.
Right. That's like someone walking up to you going, "Hey, smell my finger." Like you're not going to do it. Well,
Yeah.
you're not going to do it a third time.
No. It's
But-
like somebody handing you a flash drive and be like, install this virus on your computer.
Right. Right. At the airport, someone handing you a suitcase. Hold this for a sec. And then they run away yelling and screaming.
And
Yeah.
it's ticking.
Yeah, here, hold this ticking suitcase. I'll be right back. Yeah, it's bizarre. No, she
Hold this
hasn't gotten a
alarm
hold
clock
of me.
candle.
She hasn't gotten a hold of me. She's tried. I mean, I block her off everything. She sent me an email. So she emailed me and said that I have to stop something about a hate crime. I have to stop hate criming against her. So, yeah, that's the truth. She sent me an email and said, I need to stop hate criming her on the internet. And I didn't know what that meant.
Joe, you really should stop hate criming her on the internet. Let's discuss what we've done to hate crime her. We talk about her on the show, which I think she gets off on because I think she has borderline personality disorder.
Yeah.
I'm not a doctor, but I hang out with kids that have psychological problems all day, and I'm a psych nurse.
Yeah.
I think she has borderline personality disorder. So I think she just does things for attention.
Yeah.
And like she keeps on creating new Twitter accounts, new email accounts, new Facebook pages to like text or message people from this group or from Five Iron or from like the I Hate Five Iron Frenzy group, just to be like, hey,
diabolical discussion.
yeah, and then keeps trying to get in to me, and then when we talk about her on here, she'll say we're hate criming her.
We're hate criming.
Or she's
Even
going to
though-
contact the authorities.
Right.
Because we
Even though
pointed
if she
this out.
never, if she was so mad at us and she never listened again, never followed us, never anything, her life would be normal. Like she would just be normal. She could live whatever,
Right.
she could do whatever she wanted to do in Poland. But instead she continues, she reaches out to listeners. And here's the other thing. Listeners think that, like, because our listeners are punks and they're the people who they are,
Yeah.
they will indulge her for a moment. Like, for a split second, they'll be like, oh, I want to sample the craziness of the stalker. So they will respond to her, start a small conversation, and then realize this was a huge mistake. It would be like if a child said, I'm going to swallow this bag of broken glass. And as a parent, you said, don't swallow broken glass. It's not a good idea. And the kids thought, you know what? I want to do it. So they just swallow one handful.
Yeah.
That's what the Polish stalker is. Like, people on the Diabolical Discussion page have tried to talk reason, talk sense with her, and now they're wrapped up in her sending stuff to them. But if she just stopped listening and moved on with her life, we would never say anything. She keeps coming up, and we never say anything derogatory. We just say what she does. So if the hate crime that we commit is, she'll reach out to somebody and say that, that you're her stalker. Well, no. Everybody realizes that she stalks you. Like, she does it, just like you said, she creates new accounts constantly.
Right.
I mean, I'm tired of creating my own accounts just to every time I gotta like sign into some new website or get takeout food from a restaurant and I gotta sign in. I'm tired of it.
Sign up for Columbia Record and Tape Club. You know, you gotta. It's exhausting.
She just needs to move on with her life.
She
Take her
does.
Doc Martens and move on with her life.
It is. I do think she has borderline personality disorder. So I think she needs help, like something else to give her attention, or like find some coping mechanisms that don't,
Include
mess with
listening
other
to
people.
us. Yeah.
Don't include ruining my marriage, that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Just the simple things in life. I mean, is it too much just to ask for the simple things in life? Don't ruin my
Is it?
marriage. Don't,
I mean, it's that
No
one's. You
cyber
can check
attacks.
that one off. Stop sending us viruses now. Like, if you
Yeah.
just do that.
yeah, just be done with it, man.
Yeah.
Like, just enough already. No harm, no foul. Well, there was harm and there were fouls, but the game over, right? Just move on.
Damn, all right, just move on. Leave us
Why
alone.
can't
Leave
Why
our
can't you
fans
follow
alone.
ICP or 21
Right? They'd
Pilots?
be way more accepting of this.
The Supertones. Why doesn't
I vote the Supertones.
Why
my
doesn't
vote.
she? Let's try and see if we can get her to become a Supertones fan.
Yeah.
I know it's hard. But maybe we could get her to become a Supertones fan.
Oh man.
I mean, with lyrics like, to the underground I descend, with a whole generation to defend. I mean, how could she not be a fan?
Agreed.
Quickly.
I'm already there.
I do have to say I enjoy that line. I do shout that line louder if that song were to come on.
You do.
Yeah. To the underground I descend, with a whole generation to defend. I think that's Supertone Strike Back. Better be a martyr. You fart back harder.
Something. Welcome back, Carter.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can't remember my own lyrics.
Yeah.
Your mother.
Yeah. We fart back harder. I think I'll slap your martyr.
I think
mean-
that's it.
Yeah. Yeah. But there's so much more I want to talk to with Carson about. I want to know why Morginski is so intense.
Yeah.
I want to know why he every time I went to sit next to him at a picnic table, he waved me off. Or as soon as I sat down, he took his tray and got up and left.
Yeah.
I want to know why Dan Spencer, people might not know this, their trombone player faked playing the trombone.
Serious.
Serious.
I
If
did
you
not
guys
know
did
this.
not know that, Dan Spencer did not play trombone. There was a DAT machine playing backstage. Everything was pre-recorded, and he just got up there and acted like it.
Well, I don't know. I mean, it's a litany of things. Did you know that the W's, the band that was on 5 Minute Walk, they actually, so the Supertones took him out on tour, and they dared Andrew, the singer, to pee his pants on stage. They gave him $80, and he did it. And basically, that ended the W's.
Did you know Supertones? That's Spanish for Satan's heroes.
No, I
That's
did not
what that
know
means.
that.
Supertones means it's Spanish
know it was
for
Spanish.
Satan's heroes.
Satan's heroes.
El Supertone.
El Supertone.
Yeah.
I can kind of see it now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you listen to their songs and think, like you think wherever they say Orange County, substitute that for the devil, and the song talks to you completely different.
I'll try that if I can get it. If I can
Think about
stomach it.
Think about it. Even their name, the OC Supertones, the devil, Satan's heroes.
I did not know that. That really, wow. Thank you, Joe.
And when they say,
thanks for doing
that's
this research.
just life down in Southern California. That's just life, Orange County, They're simply saying that's just life down in Southern California, where the devil lives.
Yeah, in Southern California. Yeah, I agree. All the way.
I think it's crazy that people haven't picked up on that sooner.
That the devil lives in Southern California, or that it stands for
Yes,
the
Supertones.
Satan's helpers.
Yes, but we all knew the devil lived in Southern California. That's why I would much rather live in Detroit than Southern California.
It seems cleaner.
Yeah.
I would say that for sure.
Yeah. We don't have tent
Yeah.
villages in the local Walmart parking lots.
No, all your homeless guys have frostbite. They just have like black clubs of hands that are like decaying.
Yeah. Yeah.
They can't
story.
put up a tent.
No, they can't. Not with
They're
knobs.
pounding in the stakes with their frostbitten hands.
Yeah.
It's not going to happen.
Never.
Not gonna
in
happen,
a million
people.
years.
Not in a million years.
So, but you'll hear some of that stuff with Carson.
Well,
on
I'm
the
glad.
interview
I'm
later.
glad you did that.
And then, like I said, we'll get together with him and do an interview because he wants to talk with all of us. And then this week, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't heard it, look up Flatfoot 56. So Flatfoot 56 out of Chicago, Irish punk band. Those guys love Jesus with all their heart. They just came out with a new split album with the Rum Jacks.
Okay.
Who are a mainstream, they're not a Christian band, a mainstream band. I wouldn't call Flatfoot 56 a Christian band. I would call them a mainstream band. Flatfoot 56 just came out with a new song. You can get it on Apple Music, and I think you can find it on YouTube. It's called Mud. And it is a jingle. The nice little chorus, nice gang vocal chorus, simple and catchy as all get out.
Okay.
I've been doing
You told me to
well. I've
listen
been
to it
doing
today, and I
well,
didn't.
just fine. Yeah. Did you listen to it today?
No, not yet. I was at work, and then I came home and ate my lunch right in front of you.
Yeah, you did. Didn't even
did.
offer me a bite.
I'm sorry, Joe.
Not even a bite.
So sorry.
Now, spring break is coming up. Are you doing anything for spring break?
Well, I gotta split the time with my ex with the
Okay.
kids, so I get them like 3 days, and she gets them like 4 days, maybe.
Okay. You doing anything? Going to any to water parks? What's the temperature down there?
Today it was nice. 2 days ago it was like in the 40s, and then today it was like 72. It was really
holy
nice.
cow.
Yeah.
It was the opposite here. Last weekend, it got up to 70, like I think last Friday or Saturday. And then Sunday, it was like 68, 65. And then yesterday was like 40. Today was cold too. But are you doing anything fun? So it's in like the 70s. So for like spring break with you and your girls, you taking them anywhere? You guys going to water park or anything like that?
Nothing's open, like no water parks until I think May. But we got season passes to Six Flags in Baltimore. But I don't think they're open except on weekends. So we may go on that weekend. It's probably going to be crazy though.
Hey,
We'll see.
You have your computer open right now, right?
Yeah.
Can you Google? It's called Noori, Noori, Noori Chicken. It is a new Korean fried chicken place. And here's the weird thing. I think they have 3 locations, 2 in Michigan and 1 in Virginia. Check their location.
Locations.
Do they have it? Are you looking at it?
And it's going slow because we're hogging all the bandwidth with our stupid podcast.
They wish. They wish it was stupid.
They wish. Locations. Annandale, Virginia. And
Is that
Grand
close to you?
Rapids and Clawson, Michigan.
Yeah.
It's like D.C. Yeah. I
So-
could go to that.
If you can stop there, I guarantee that is the greatest chicken I've ever had in my life.
Okay.
And get the boneless. Your girls will be able to split one, like, because it comes 8 pieces, but it's like these 8 huge chicken strips. You might all
Okay.
be able to eat. Like, you might get, it might go like 3, 3, and 2. You know what I mean? Like, however you want to divvy it up. You could probably all eat off of one if your kids don't eat a whole lot. They each get 2, and then you get 4. And then the sauces and stuff, what it does is they come like rolled in the sauce, kind of like if you go to like a chicken wing place, how your wings are covered in the sauce. They'll take their fried chicken and roll it. That's how my kids like it. I like to get it with the sauce on the side and dip it. Dude, it is the greatest fried chicken I've ever had in my life.
This
And
looks so good.
And their onion rings, if you're an onion ring guy, their onion rings are unreal. Unreal.
Do they have pizza at the one you go to? Korean style pizza?
Not
It says Korean Seitel pizza. They got a typo.
I don't know if they do. I've just always got the chicken.
Okay.
Yeah. But if you are heading up past one, you have to stop and eat there. But I thought it was
Okay.
so weird. Of like all the places in the United States, like Grand Rapids, Michigan, yeah, that's understandable. It's a big city. It's a hip city. Clawson, Michigan, where it's a mile down the road from where I am right now. And then Virginia, like not New York, not Chicago.
Yeah. Well, it's basically D.C. It's like just a little bit west of D.C.
Okay.
That's what they call Nova, Northern Virginia.
Okay. So that's where
Yeah.
it is? Yeah.
Yep, I'm going.
So stop there and eat. Listeners, if you are in the greater Michigan area or down there by that place, stop and get it, man. It is fantastic. Listen to the new Flatfoot 56 while on repeat while you're driving to get chicken. Delicious. Boy.
All right. I'm doing
All
it.
right, man. I think we're about an hour because with
I
this,
think you're right.
we're at this, and then I'll send you the other that we recorded before. I think we're good to go.
Okay.
You worked a double today. You need to get some sleep.
I got to work a double tomorrow.
Oh, dear Lord.
I know.
Forget that. I gotta itch my back. I can't reach where I need itched. Oh,
Tribulations.
this drives me crazy.
Tribulations, Joe.
Yeah. When you work out your shoulders, when you get to where you're so muscle bound you can't wipe your
can't
butt or
reach
itch your
it?
back. Yeah.
That's terrible. It's terrible.
All right, you guys. Well, this was a little warm up. Me and Reese are getting back, getting back in the routine. Well, we kind of hope you guys liked us just catching up, and then next you got me and Carson blathering. Carson's mic sucks. He's talking through a gaming mic that kind of sucks, but I'll send all that to you. You guys can hear that, and then you have a couple of interviews coming up because I'm going to be out of town this weekend, and you have who?
I don't know if it'll work. They agreed to do it. We'll
Who are
see.
you supposed to have on?
Keith, my best friend since 8th grade, the old bass player from Five Iron, and Sonny from Five Iron.
From Jeffrey's fan club.
From Jeffrey's fan club.
Right. So, all right, you guys. Well, enjoy your weekend. I might not be on for a while, but Reese will be doing some interviews and stuff like that, I think. So, peace. Oh,
Love
wait,
you guys.
that's your line.
Peace! Oh, peace!
For more shows like this one, visit rockcandyrecordings.com.
Joseph. 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 Pickle. That's a bummer, dude.
I know. I wonder what it is.
I could hear you just fine.
Yeah, I couldn't. You first the video went like you froze, and I could hear you for like 30 seconds, and then it went all like Transformer, like your voice went all crazy.
Huh. Maybe that's how I sound, though.
Maybe. Check. 1, 2.
Check. Are you on?
One sec here. Let me try and connect to my headphones. Are you there?
Yes.
Okay, there you are. I can hear you, but I don't fear you. So here's the cool thing. Everything that we just talked about, I have recorded.
Oh, good.
So you can just line it up with your stuff that you had.
You ready to get the clap on?
Oh, I'm ready in 1 sec. Let's do a new one. Oh, you just got your clap on.
Yeah, clap. I clapped.
But we're going to save this as Pabs
Pabs Blue Ribbons.
22. Wait, what just happened? Piece of crap. Come on, man.
My favorite Blue Ribbons is Pabs. I have had a Pabs Blue Ribbon for lunch.
All right. So let's clap this sucker. Let's clap it out.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Okay.